My hair looks like a weird color. All right, isn't this weird? It's kind of weird. We're filming, I'm in an apartment, there's a couch behind me. Things are weird. Anyway, let's jump right in. 4 harsh truths that I've learned so far in my 20s. I am 27, so I still got some learning to do. I do not have it all figured out yet. First up, there's going to be times where no one is going to tell you that they're proud of you. No one is going to tell you that you did a good job. No one's gonna celebrate you. No one's gonna give you the recognition that you feel like you deserve. None of that. That is not going to happen, and it's a harsh reality. You will not get praised even if you work your ass off. Not saying you won't ever, and that doesn't happen at all, but you come into adulting and you're doing all this stuff and you just realize like everybody's doing this stuff and nobody's getting praised for it, and it's just like a part of life. Like you're balancing your social life and your mental health and your physical health and your love life and whatever else life, and it's just like, yep, this is life. Figure it out. You get no applause for going the extra mile. Basically, you have to celebrate you. As I'm getting older, I actually really enjoy this. I really enjoy celebrating me. No one celebrates me the way I celebrate me, and I think that's really beautiful. Oof, this one. Not everyone has the same heart as you. This, I would say, I learned as I've gotten more into the 20s. Early 20s, I was still naive and still really thinking that people had the same intentions as me, and I can be extremely naive. So I've learned the hard way that a lot of ideas and values that you have, guess what? You might date someone for a long time and realize y'all don't share the same value. They do not have the same heart as you. And it doesn't make anybody bad or better or worse or any of that. It's just learning that like, wow, we are looking at the same thing completely different. And honestly, like, to underline that, like, sex does not equal love, another big one. Like, I always equated those things to each other. I always thought if 2 people are having sex, that means they love each other. That is not true at all. And that's okay. I'm not saying it's like not okay, but just a learning curve for me. I am very traditional when it comes to relationships and partnerships, and I mean all relationships, like business, romance, friendships. I'm very like traditional with it. Money, probably the biggest one of them all, right? In our 20s, we are all trying to figure that thing out. I have had so many ebbs and flows with the idea and the external reality of money. Money comes and money goes, and honestly, y'all watched me, if you've been watching for a while, go into debt. I got scammed, and that, in that moment, is when she learned that like, wow, these external things, I'm not gonna say they don't matter, because that would just be simply like naive and ignorant, but they really don't matter. Like, they really don't, like, I don't know if you get me. If you feel me, thumbs this video up or something. But I just learned that like it just comes and it goes, and there's chapters and seasons. And the more that I've detached from money, like for real, there was points before I got scammed, which led up to me getting scammed, of just chasing money and being so attached to like, I'm not doing enough because I'm not making enough money, or like just allowing money to dictate my worth. And that is so ass backwards, y'all. Still, learning it. I don't have it all figured out, but that is no longer true for you, girl. And that has been something I had to learn. You gotta kind of spend it to make it. It's a really hard reality to understand and accept more than anything. Like, wait, what? I have to spend that money to make that money? How does that make sense? And you learn that investing in yourself is never a regret. I have never regretted investing in myself. Not once. Not ever. Not never. Ask for help. I am still learning this, and I don't want to claim that I always will be, but woo! Ask for help, like for real. Put your pride aside, put your ego aside, identity aside, whatever. Put it aside and ask for help. People want to help you. You have people in your life right now that if you said, hey man, I just really need some help, they would do it. I promise you. Whatever scenario you're making up in your head is literally, it only exists there. You made that all up. Like, none of that really ever happened. That's just your imagination. Just my imagination. But no, for real, ask for help, and be willing to receive help also. Because I am stubborn and don't always ask for the help. So people offer it or just want to simply give. in some way, and I really used to struggle with receiving it. I think in the past year or two, I've gotten a lot better, but it was really challenging for a while to just receive gifts or receive money or receive praise or receive compliments. Like, be open to receiving. That kind of goes back to that money thing. Number 5, last and final, foremost one, no one knows what they're doing. No one. Like, not even your parents, not even your parents know what or how they did to get where they are, or what they're even doing probably right now. This is such a freeing reality, honestly. Like, this wasn't really too harsh, but it's like, you kind of put people on pedestals, you know, at least I know I kind of did. All my like guardians and older people in my life, I was like, wow, they've got it all figured out. They don't. They do not have it figured out. No one does. It's kind of freeing. And like I said, it really just kind of relieves that stress of feeling like, oh my God, like I gotta get it figured out. Everybody's got to figure it out. How am I gonna figure it out? Listen. You just figure this shit out day by day and you do the best that you can. Honestly, that has been something that I have been telling myself that really removes a lot of that like pressure that we make up in our heads. Like, I'm doing the best that I can, and I can genuinely say that. Like, I genuinely believe and know that I am doing the best that I can, and that alone really removes a lot of that like, you're not doing enough. Like, man, I'm doing the best that I can. Know that if you're giving something your all, or doing the most that you can possibly do in your capacity at this time, then that is enough. No one has this life thing figured out. Like, no one. No matter how many quotes they put up on Instagram, they don't have this shit figured out. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, just a quick little video, quick little message. I'll probably watch this video, God willing, in my 30s and be like, girl, little did you know. But in this moment right now, it just felt good to share, and I don't know if anyone needed to hear it, but these are things that I was like, this is what the 20s are about? Oh. If you have some things that were harsh realities or harsh things for you to digest in your 20s, please share them down below. I would love to learn more and just hear other perspectives. I'm sure there's a bunch that I left out in this video. I just wanted to keep it short and sweet. We got a new space. I know there's probably a million questions and a million things, but it's all on the way. I don't know if you guys want a formal like Q&A. Like, are those even cool anymore? Do people do Q&As on YouTube? I don't even know if that's a thing. We'll answer all the questions in due time, but know that I am very happy where I'm at. Feels really good to even say that. Wow, I'm good right here. And now that I have a creative space, leave me all of the suggestions, all of them. Anyone that you're even like, man, she probably wouldn't do this, comment it, because I might do it. You never know. Let me know what you want to see from me. All right, guys, peace and love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.